Hello guys, welcome to Science with Miss Panicker. I am Devika Panicker, obviously, and I'm going to be your science teacher. Yay! A couple of fun facts about me. I actually moved to North Carolina like 2 weeks ago, so I'm pretty new here. So when we're taking this time to get to know each other, do hit me up with a few couple of hotspots on Fayetteville that I can definitely go and visit once this whole coronavirus thing is over. And I'm really bummed that we have to resort to distance learning. I wish I could meet you guys in person, but oh well. I take what I get, right? Anyway, other few fun facts about me, huh? I'm from India. I love reading. I love Harry Potter. I am crazy about Harry Potter. One of my favorite series out there. I love watching the movies as well. And yeah, this is my first year TCA, and I can't wait to meet you guys on Zoom sessions. Now, importance of Zoom sessions, guys. They're they're so important. Like this is when I can actually see you, get to know you, and connect with you guys. So do attend these sessions. And you might even get information here that you might otherwise miss if you're not attending these sessions. So yeah, do attend these sessions. And another thing that I do want to talk about before we talk about Google Classroom is the importance of having a good workspace. Now, a workspace is wherever you're choosing to do your work, your classwork, your schoolwork, where you're attending the Zoom live sessions. For my workspace, it's this area in my room. It's a table and a chair, a desk and a chair where I do all of my work. I don't get distracted. I put my telephone on my, no, not telephone. What is this? 18th century? Well, I put away my technology except for my laptop, which is in front of me. And I try to make sure I have no distractions in this workspace. Now, this is what I want you guys to do when you all are going to be doing your Zoom sessions or your classwork, put your phones away. You don't need those right now. You have your Chromebooks and try to concentrate on your work in front of you, right? You don't have to do 5 hours of work at a time. You only have 30 minutes of work for each subject. And you have time at your and you can do it at your own pace however you want it to, right? So it's better to concentrate at one go and finish it off rather than being distracted and having to revisit the same homework time and time again. So one thing I do want to tell you guys, especially when we are on Zoom, is to have a proper workspace. Do not be distracted. Put your technologies away. And definitely do not be on your bed. I don't want to see you guys having the Zoom session with me while you're on bed under the blankets. That's a big no, guys. So be on a proper table. Now, the next thing that I do want to talk about is Google Classroom. As you all know, everything that's going to be relevant to our science class is going to be uploaded on our Google Classroom. Now, all these classrooms, obviously I have 4 science classes here, but you would have one science class and it would be under your homeroom teacher's name. So for example, this is a science class that I have for 8th grade, which is Science with Ms. Sam's homeroom, right? Now, let's imagine you all have science with me as your homeroom teacher as well. Now, if you see here, I have grade 8 and then -2. Now, the number 2 here is actually your block number. Now, when we go forward and do Google Forms and when I do assignments, I will ask for your grade and block number. So this is where you will find your grade and block number. For people here, this means it's grade 7th and block number 4. Grade 7th but block number 1. That's what it means, and this is where you can find it. Now let's go and see what I can find here. Now all the classwork, all the materials that you will find will be under classwork and they will be tabbed under each topic. Now there are some topics here that you are not able to access, and that's because I have not posted them yet. But as of right now, you should have a couple of other items I have not posted this week's material here, but when you are watching this video, you'll probably have those as well. But we are going to touch on some things in here under virtual learning materials. First, we have our office hours. Now, I want to tell you guys that I am available 24/7. You can email me whenever you want, and I will try my best to get back to you within a day. Now, that's a promise that I will try very, very hard to keep. But these are my official office hours: Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., Monday to Thursday, 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, this is when you can contact me, and if you want to meet on Zoom one-on-one, we can. Outside of these hours, of course, we can still meet, but you would have to create an appointment, and that would be by sending me an email address. If you click on this link, it will immediately take you to a Gmail where you can type the email address and send it to me. The next thing on the agenda is the attendance form. Now, this is the form. When you click on this link, it will take you to an attendance form. Now, for my homeroom people, this is what you are filling out every day by 8 a.m. And once you fill it out and you submit it, that's it. That will mark your presence for the day. All right. And then we have our Zoom meeting links. For Zoom meeting links, 7th graders and 8th graders, you have different information, but this is basically how you guys have it. You have when your Zoom meetings are scheduled. For 7th grade, for example, live meetings are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and small group sessions are on Fridays. And then you have the meeting information here and the link here. When you click on it, it will take you to the meeting directly. And then we are also going to be using something called the Flipgrid. Now, I will get into this tomorrow, so don't worry about it too much today. These are your join codes. If you're in my homeroom, this is your join code. It's kind of like a class code. And if you're in Miss Ross's homeroom, this is your class code, and so on. And finally, we also have the sign-up sheet for small groups. So small groups is basically where we will be meeting in a smaller group. So in our live Zoom sessions, we would have about 20, 30 people. But small groups is when we meet in the increments of 15 minutes, and we would have about 5 to 10 people. And this is when we have like small class discussions, or this is a time where you can clear your doubts about the content, or if you want to just chat, that's where you would go and sign up for. And this is the sign up sheet. Now, the way this is arranged is, if you're in 8th grade, you will go here and see what time you want to select. I have 4 slots here. For 8th graders, it starts at this time. So if I want to go ahead and sign up for 2:15, I would go ahead and type my name here. Same for 7th graders. For 7th graders, it's a different time. I again have a bunch of time slots. You go and type your name, and that's it. That's how you sign up for every Friday's small group session. And that's most of what I have about Google Classroom. Now, the next thing that I do want to talk to you guys about is Zoom. So when we are meeting on Zoom, I've already told you guys to not be on the bed. Other things include, do not use your phone when you're on Zoom with me, right? I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on, because classes are already short. They're only 30 minutes long. So try to pay attention to what's going on. Be active, be attentive, be prepared. When you're on Zoom, I don't want to see you guys running around trying to find a pencil or a paper. No, you guys already need to have these. So be prepared, have these on the table with you, right? And whenever something is going on, I want you guys to be attentive. And if you have any question, immediately raise your hand. And when I call out your name, once I see the raise hand symbol, you can go ahead and tell me what's going on, right? Or what problems or what questions you have. Now, when you enter the Zoom session, be on mute. I do not want to I want to make sure other students are not interrupted by background noise. So unless you are the one who's speaking, stay on mute. And when you want to speak, again, raise your hand and I will call you out once I've seen you raise your hand, and then you can speak. Other things include, if you have any questions, type it in the chat box. When we have our Zoom live session today, I will go ahead and once again talk to you guys about this. But these are some basic etiquettes that you guys should follow when you're having Zoom sessions. And the last thing that I do want to briefly touch on is the Zoom. When you're on Zoom, what kind of clothing do you guys wear? Now, I don't want to see you guys in your underwear. I don't want to see you guys half naked. No. Now, do you have to wear your uniform? Of course not. I mean, you are at your home. You can be comfortable, wear whatever you want, but be respectful. Wear clothes that, like a t-shirt, or I don't mind if you guys want to wear sleeveless. I don't mind if you guys want to wear shorts. That's fine, just as long as you're not half naked or in underwear or in pajamas. Everything is fine. So no pajamas, no underwear, no half naked. And that is most of the information that I'm going to give you guys today. Hopefully I will see you at the live Zoom session. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon.